Smith, and this is very clearly floofy doofy. I will be letting Dr. Smith know about this. He is my ex-husband's second cousin's wife's sister's friend. Yeah, I know the doctor really well. I know the doctor really well too. Yeah, he's my boss. He's the one that hired me. He's the one that signs all my paychecks. I see him pretty much every day. But you can go right ahead and tell him whatever you want to. Floofy Doofy's checked in, ma'am. You can take a seat now, thanks. Hi, welcome into the vet clinic where I work at. How may I help you? We can move right past the pleasantries because I'm here to talk about my bill and I need somebody to break it down for me. Okay, of course, absolutely. It looks like, yeah, you were just here earlier today. And I actually checked you out myself, so I'd be more than happy to help you with it. Okay, as you can see, clearly stated I was double charged. There is a fecal test and there is a heartworm test. Those are the same exact thing, and I am not paying double for both of them. So I want a refund immediately. Okay, yes, I do see where you were charged for the fecal and the heartworm test. So those are two different tests. The fecal test tests the stool, and the heartworm test is actually a blood test. No, I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dummy because there's no worms in the heart. And you checked, the doctor told me, maybe we should get him involved. But I heard from him that the stool test is testing for worms. Nothing about heartworms in the stool. Okay, and I even brought in a fecal. Yes, I do apologize for the confusion. It is a common misconception, but heartworms are actually worms that can grow inside of the heart. Dogs do get them through mosquito bites and it gets into their blood. The fecal test, it is for parasites like Giardia and different things like that. Well, I didn't sign off on it. I'm not paying for it, and I expect a refund. And I know that I used a credit card, but I want it in cash because I don't want you doing any funny business with my card, okay? I'm not giving you my card again. I want a refund. I'm sorry, sir. We just cannot issue a refund for those kinds of tests, being that you did sign off on it, unless you don't want the tests done. I don't think that the blood or stool has gone out to the lab yet. So if you want, we can cancel the two tests. I can let the nurses know to disregard them. But yeah, those are the only options. I'm really sorry. No, I want them done, but I'm not paying for two tests that are the same exact thing. You can clearly see on the bill where it says heartworm and fecal, and they are two different charges. I'm not paying twice for the same exact thing. So let me actually just get you some literature on it, because we do have these forms that kind of talk about what heartworm is and what is in the fecal and the stool. So let me print this off for you so you can read over them. And again, if you do want the tests, then we can just A-okay, but if you want the fecal and not the heartworm test, or if you want the heartworm and not the fecal, or if you don't want any of them, let me know and we can get that process for you. I want to talk to the doctor. I want to talk to the doctor right this second. This is absolutely ridiculous. You were just trying to charge me money. I never signed an estimate, and I don't want this to happen right now. What is happening right now? I'm so confused. I understand. Let me grab the doctor for you. He'll be right out, and if you can just please take a seat, we'll be right with you. Hi ma'am, here is the estimate for your dog's surgery. As you can see on here, we're going to be doing a dental cleaning and a growth removal. The pre-op blood work is right under. We do require this for every anesthetic procedure, just to make sure, these kidneys, liver, everything is doing good. And as well, here is medication required to go home. We have some antibiotics and some pain medication, okay? Do you have any questions? So my husband is a human doctor. I'm sure you've heard of him, but I'd rather him do the blood draw and him look at the results, and I'd rather him call in this medication if it's needed to a pharmacy. Okay, so your husband is a human doctor. This is a vet clinic, and this pre-op blood panel is specific for canines. Your husband would not be able to call in a blood panel for a dog. No, you see, my doctor husband needs to be the one reading this blood work. He will assess if my baby is good to be under anesthesia, not you. So we always email you a copy of the lab work, and the doctor will call you to go over everything and let you know if there's anything concerning, and if we're okay to go ahead with the scheduled procedure, or if there's something that we need to work on in your dog's health. I don't think you're listening, and that seems to be the problem. My husband is a human doctor, so he has better resources, okay? I think we're at a little bit of an impasse. So have a good day, and give us a call whenever you're ready to go forward with the surgery. Maybe go talk to your husband about this. Thank you for coming into the vet clinic I work at. How may I help you? I've been calling all day long, so I decided just to come in person. Yes, sir, I do apologize. It's been very busy. We do have all of the lines on hold right now, as long as you and a line behind you. So how may I help you? I don't understand how you can be that busy. Maybe you guys need to hire more people to come up here and help you. I don't think it's that hard to answer a phone call. I understand. We do prioritize the people that are in the clinic right now, just how I'm talking to you while keeping these other lines on hold. So how may I help you? I need to order food for my dog. Okay, what's your first and last name and what kind of food do you usually get? It's Joe Smith, and I have absolutely no idea what kind of food I usually get my dog. Can you look it up for me? Okay, it looks like you get the Hills ID chicken vegetable stew flavor. We do have it in stock if you want to grab however much you need. I don't know how much I need. How am I supposed to know? How much do you have at home? It looks like you usually get 2 cases, so that's 24 cans. I've never gotten 24 cans, ever in my life. Okay, yeah, it looks like the last time you were here, you did pay for 24 cans, which is 2 cases. Whatever, I'm gonna go look for my food and make a huge mess while doing it. Okay, that's all that you need. Are you sure you want that? That is 2 cases in front of you. That is 24 cans. No, it's not. It's not. It's 12 times 2. So, okay, 12 times 2. It's ready for your card. Okay, so you just want to get this food for today, sir? Yes, just the food, and I do have a coupon. Okay, let me take a look. So it looks like this coupon did expire in 2020. We will not be able to accept this. Coupons don't expire, it doesn't matter. They do expire, I'm really sorry. This one is expired, and we won't be able to take this. I was totally depending on that coupon to pay for this food today. Okay, let me look. So we do have a few other coupons if you want to use these instead. They aren't exactly the same. The one that you had is a buy one, get one. And this one is if you buy 2, you can get 50% off another one. So you just would have to purchase another one to be eligible for this coupon. They're not running the BOGO coupon anymore at this company. But I've been saving this coupon for 4 years for this moment in time. I understand, but again, we cannot accept an expired coupon, especially one that is this expired. This is from 2020. Again, we do have other coupons though if you want to take a look at these and let me know if you want one of these applied to your purchase. I think you're running an absolute terrible business. I'm not sure what business model this is, but lots of companies take expired coupons. I'm sure some companies do take expired coupons, maybe if they don't notice that it's expired, but we do send in all of our coupons to the company and then they reimburse us from there. So if we send in coupons from 4 years ago that are expired, we would not be reimbursed for that. Again, these are the current coupons of 2024. I'm going to dispute this charge with the bank because that's ridiculous. You haven't paid for